Nikola Jokic had high praise for Chet Holmgren after they played on Sunday, but did say he needs to get fatter. Not
What
stronger,
quote.
not muscular,
Just fatter.
just needs to get fatter.
Oh man.
Let me tell you, as someone who's done that over the last 15 years, it's not a good strategy for basketball.
Doesn't help.
It needs to be muscle. It needs to be muscle.
Doesn't help.
Obviously, we had some fun at Chet's expense in the chat when Andre Drummond broke his ankles in Game 1 of his career. But man, like he's responded, like he's looked pretty at least offensively. I mean, he's had some good defensive plays, like Sunday against the Nuggets. It's not fair because, as Josh and I talked about, like it's just like they're by far the best team in the league right now.
They're out of control right now.
Yeah, but Chet's looked like pretty comfortable. I don't know how much of that is year 2 of the NBA, even though it's the first couple of games of his career. But I mean, he looks as good as advertised right now.
Yeah, what's cool about him and Wembanyama is they both play winning basketball right away. Like they both came in with a knowledge of defensive angles, with an ability to just impact the game on that end. There was one play, he didn't even get a block on the play, but one play against Cleveland where Max Strus is coming off a pick and roll and Chet like just reads it and he doesn't really commit to it. He lays back, they throw it to Mobley and Chet recovers. He's right back there to contest the shot and force a miss. And that's the little stuff that a lot of the time rookie big men, it takes him a long time to know the angles, to be able to cover pick and rolls. Like that's such a tough game to know when to commit to a ball handler, when to lay back. And the instincts for Chet, the defensive instincts are just outrageous. And so it's not just the 7 blocks. It's like just the little plays that he makes on a possession-to-possession basis.
Mm-hmm.
They're just like, oh, wow, that dude's a super smart defender on top of being 7 foot with a 7'5" wingspan or whatever it is. So he's going to change the Thunder a lot, and I think it's going to be pretty right away.
It's crazy to think his wingspan is like 7 inches shorter than Wemby's. That's nuts.
Yeah,
you just said 7'5" wingspan. I was like, well, that's so much shorter than Wemby's, but that's not a good measuring point, I guess. That's not fair.
What I love about Chet is like he gets in the gaps offensively. Like he has like a natural ability to find openings against the defense, like off pick and rolls. Like he really understands when to pop, when to short roll into like 15-foot range, when to roll to the basket. Like he finds these little gaps that like usually it takes a while to get good at that, to be able to like read that instinctively and things like that. But he's already got it. Like he knows where to find those gaps in the offense. Like he did it against the Nuggets. Like he would find these little 15-footers just by floating to the right place. You know what I mean? Or find these spots on the 3-point line. Like he would see that Jokic is going to drop and he would see that the help side was too low and he would find these perfect spots on the wing for a 3.
Yeah.
Like I think that's what makes him dangerous, is like without hesitation knows exactly where he needs to be offensively.
That instinct for spacing wherever that needs to be.
For sure.
Like that, like you can teach it, but that's to have it that quickly.
For sure. Yeah, that's tough.
It's pretty impressive.
Tough.